find that diamond anyway. So my tools keep on breaking away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Redemption Season 3. We're back over here where I said we were going to leave off, and we are at none other than Fairly Local Farms. And, oh, you dang berry bushes are so dang thorny. Things have been happening over here, actually. It's not exactly as I left it when we left off. I've been over here working a little bit. I built the barn, I set up the farms, I transferred the animals, I did all that fun stuff. Kind of the more tedious stuff that would take a little bit longer. But today what we're going to be working on is the proper kind of crafting building. It's more like the farmhouse, the actual farmhouse. We have the barn. We're going to be working on the farmhouse today. It's like a mix of a shop stand style, but it's a farmhouse itself. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We have some building materials on us. We have some in our chest here. But first off, let's take a look at a little bit of what we've got built. We have some mushroom growing stations, sugar cane, all of our animals over here. Our pigs, our sheep, our cows. But this is what I really built. And this is our barn. Inspired off your classic kind of farm barn. I think it actually looks really nice. I really love how the shutters look. And over here we have a shop side. We have a grain tower, which is really just a chicken egg dropper. We have a rabbit pen. And then we also have an area for chickens to... There's having a heyday over there. For chickens to throw eggs in there and eventually kill them. Let's come on in the shop side here. We have... Oh my goodness. The eggs have been going ham lately. The eggs are really picking up speed. We have our little crafting station over here. We come on through here and we are in the barn. It's a nice little barn. Nothing too crazy. It's not completely decorated. Still have a few more things I would like to do to it. But it's on the right track. We have all of our raw foods and meats over here and animal products. We like rabbit's foot, leather, all that stuff. We have a little map of the farm right here, as we can see. And then we have all of our vegetables, all of our grown items. So every grown food in the game you can get is right here. And then over here we have seeds and other growables that, and other planting materials that I don't have anything to do with. We come on up here. Nothing on the top floor yet. I'll probably add some stuff up here eventually besides a little bed that I've been using to sleep in over here. But besides it, there's really not that much. I do love these shutters though. I'm going to open them so you can see what they look like on the outside when they're opened. I'm quite a fan of the shutters. They're very nice. See, look how pretty. I love that. Oh, fantastic. So nothing really has happened too much on the server lately besides Useful Idiots church over there, which we checked out last time is expanding. Everyone's been working on their things from time to time. Pop it on the server. Not as active as it was for a little bit. People are really kind of sorted themselves out and are more so coming on when they have the chance to. It's getting close to finals. A lot of people are busy with schoolwork. It's understandable. But anyway... Let's jump right into what we want to do over here with our little farmhouse. I have an idea in creative I worked out because I usually wing my builds on camera, but this one I wanted to have a certain style and I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. So I went and created my creative test world, gave it a go, thought it looked pretty nice. So that is what we're going to be going with today. Although first and foremost, we don't really have any smooth stone, do we? We have a little bit. We're going to need some more, though. So let's grab some cobble. Let's go ahead and get two going. We're not going to need this much, but let's get some cobble smelting. And we're going to grab some smooth stone. We're also going to grab... We don't really need the coarse dirt at the moment. Or the feathers. Let's put those away real quick. We don't need too many things clogging up our inventory when we're trying to build. I don't have any scaffolding over here, but that's okay. Because we're not going to be building very high. It's not that tall of a build. I'm also going to need lots of spruce. We already got some stripped dark oak, which is important. Some spruce slabs. I think it's it for the time being. I think that's all we really need at the moment. Also, let's throw this chicken away. And let's throw this melon slice away. Because we only really need our cooked chicken that I've been chomping down on lately. Because I have it in abundance. But the way I want this to look is it's kind of look like a farm stand. So what we have going is we have 3 wide porch. It's a non-elevated porch, so it's more like a patio than anything. But this is going to all be filled in with smooth stone. And I do have this idea in my head as I've practiced it in creative, so this should be a pretty straightforward build as far as actually getting what I want done. We're going to throw down some bricks. Like so. We're going to have brick corners. These actually go up 1, 2, 3 high, right? I think they're about 3 high if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we don't want that high. Also, we didn't want that dirt block there either. Oh, come on, server lag. Minecraft 1.41, 1.42, hopefully coming out soon. But 1.41 has had some serious lag issues, and it's been very frustrating to everyone on the server. I don't know what on earth they broke in their code, but for some reason, the performance for server side for the entire update has been terrible. And everyone on the bug things and the forums, everyone's talking about how bad it is. And no one's really gotten a definitive answer from Mojang as to why it's been so terrible. But hopefully the coming update, which should hopefully release in actual a couple of days, 1.14.2 should answer some of our questions and hopefully fix the lag. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to be kind of sad. But it hopefully should. Grab the rest of our smooth stone here. And then we need 2 of those. Actually, we didn't need to make near as many as we did, but that's okay. And we also need lots of spruce slabs. We also need some dirt to make this all work as it's intended to. This actually does need to go up 1 more. We don't need my cleaver right now. I'm not cutting up any animals. You gotta do a butcher's job sometimes. And then this goes across, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah? That seems about right. And also, it doesn't have to be exactly to what I wanted on the creative mode. I'm always going to add on to it and change it up a wee bit. And we're going to do the same thing across here. Actually, no, I don't do that. Never mind. I do the same thing on the other side, but not on that side. But this overhang does get extended all the way across. Do I have enough? It looks like I might have enough. Hopefully so. And then let's extend this one. So. Alright. So that's the style I'm going for. You kind of already get a little bit of an idea. It looks like a farm stand, kind of. And then the top's going to be a small T, or not a T, like a tent. Small tent top is essentially what I'm going for. So let's actually, we don't do that. Let's do this other cross beam here. Got to go up and over. People have been building up a storm lately on the server, and it makes me happy. Like I said, not quite as much as they were when they first started off, but we also have a couple new people joining the server. Oh, I forgot what he had his gamer tag as, but a couple of new people have joined, and it's just been lovely. We have actually a couple more people as well needing to join still, and we haven't found an opportunity for me to bring them on the server and give a proper introduction, but we have a lot of people lined up to join the server, which is just awesome. It's just really, really cool to see how many people are wanting to join that are seemingly trustworthy sources. It puts a smile on my face. And not in the way like Thanos trying to snap away the entirety of the galaxy. How did I have this looking? I can't remember if I I had it done like properly elevate, right? Oh, that is why I needed more of these. Let's go in the center here. Oh, didn't I add another part to this? I feel like I'm missing something, but it's okay. We'll keep doing what we're doing, and if we come across something that doesn't look right, we'll adjust it. Where's my middle? My middle's here. Okay. That's our middle. And then let's start on the other side. Boop, boop. 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 And then, oof. We'll do that. There we go. Now we'll get rid of all of our scaffolding here. And then I'm going to back this with brick. So it is going to look a little derpy. But that's okay. Because we got to make it look pretty. Did I do back the whole thing. That's right. So that gets done. Boop. I'm actually going to fill some of this in with glass. But for the time being, I'm just going to do it like this. Cool. And actually, this is what gets filled in with glass. Boop. Well, it's amazing how once you have a plan, how fast you can get stuff built in Minecraft. I'm so used to everything taking bloody ages. I actually think the window goes a little bit wider. I think it goes out to here, actually. And then do I do that? No. I do that. I think it's something like that. No? Doesn't quite look right. Maybe it was the other way. Either way, actually that block needs to stay there. So we can just add this. And let's extend our roof, shall we? And I know there's going to be bricks showing up on the roof, but that's okay. No one's going to be really looking at it from above anyway. That's not too big of a concern of mine. And then when we do it across here, the back of it's not important, so I'll end up making the back not have this issue where the discoloration, because you can't put different color slabs next to each other, which I really hate, and I wish you could. I get why you can't, but at the same time, I'm like, that would be so nice if you could put like an andesite slab next to a brick slab. That would just make life so much easier. In so many builds, you could make things look so smooth and so cohesive, and you could do ceilings and roofs really easily. You could have a ceiling a different block from a roof or from a floor. So if you're doing multiple floors, you could do so much with that, but I also feel like it goes against the Minecraft logic just a wee bit. So I get why we can't, and I don't think why we'll be ever able to. Oh, the heck? Why did my guy just decided he was walking? He was going on an adventure, is what he decided. My backup key got stuck. That was weird. Let's finish off the roof here. Boop, 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 boop. Dang it. I don't mean to do that, but that's okay. This one, top won't break. Cool. And we're going to actually hop to this tree over here. And we need to add one there. Well, we'll worry about that in a second. Right, well, there we go. Making some nice progress. That's pretty close to what I had in mind. And then the walls are actually beautiful, beautiful stripped dark oak. This is, dark oak is just, it continues to steal my heart in every manner of speaking. It's just one of the most beautiful blocks in the game. The stripped version's beautiful, the regular version's beautiful, the plank version's beautiful. Everything about stripped dark oak is aesthetically satisfying. Oh, I made this one wider than it needed to be. I did make it one wider. That's okay. If anything, we should get more room. A few more resources being used, but that's actually not a big deal at all. If anything, we just get a little extra room, and certainly not a bad thing when it comes to storage, because this is where we're going to be storing and making all of our food products. That's the purpose of this building. Is normally, the barn is for all the storage of the raw materials, but all the actual materials that are going to be used are going to go in here. So like all the cooking materials and all the storage for all the cooked items, that all is going in here. Ooh, are we running? Have we run out of... Well, let's see. That's not going to be there. That's not going to be there. And I'll show you why in just a minute once we actually get things in order. Oh, no, that's not going to be there either. Do we have enough? Bang. We do. Awesome. Actually, we don't even need these either. These can go bye-bye as well. We don't need those either. Cool. And I'll show you what's going to go there in just a hot second. But what we also need to do now is clean out the floor. We're just going to go with not concrete, but stone. Because stone, it feels very like barn-like to me and shop-side, and it feels like kind of a farm workplace if you just have straight poured stone. Or this looks like poured concrete to me, whereas the poured concrete's too smooth to be poured concrete. But I digress. It suits the purpose that I want it to have. So let's throw some torches out. These are temporary. We'll be hanging up lanterns to make it nice. It's not. Oop, caps. So there was a weird tree chopper downer over by where Speed Freak's place is at. Someone has been chopping down pine trees, which, you know, there's no problem with, except they're leaving all of the top pieces that are out of reach and not trying to build up and actually get the pieces that are there. Which obviously is a great inconvenience, because then you just have floating treetops everywhere and it looks terrible and really ruins any and all natural aesthetic to the area around them. And it's very inconsiderate. It's kind of a little bit of a selfish act, if I'm going to be frank. And I don't know who's doing it, so I've been asking around trying to figure out who's been doing that nonsense, and hopefully I'll figure out who it is. Not to boot them off the server or anything, but just to be like, hey, please make sure you're chopping down your trees all the way, guys. It shouldn't be all that difficult. Right. Hello, Mr. Zombert. We are going to now do our... ground it all... Oh, no! In about 5 weeks. Well, it's not been... Has it been that long? Suppose it has been that long. Wow. Alright then, fair enough. So it's none of them. I was not too worried about it in general. I was just curious as to who the culprit is. Because that's I feel like we're at the stage now where everyone's old enough, you should know, or at least been playing Minecraft hopefully long enough where you should understand. When you cut down a tree, you cut it down all the way. You never partially cut down a tree. That's just rude. And ugly. I feel like it's common sense. You would think, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much of people. Who knows? Actually, I don't want to do that. Although, what did I do with those lanterns I had in my inventory? I must have moved them. We are making a second floor here. This is going to be my residence for the over Fairly Local Farms. I'll have my bed and my personal chest items up there. And we're just gonna have a little ladder that goes straight up there. I think I do have some more ladders, don't I? Or did I use all of them? I only need a couple. Okay, not literally a couple. I need more than a couple, but don't worry. We have plenty of sticks. We can make more than enough. This is coming along quite quickly, which is exactly what I was hoping to achieve, is to get it done quickly and efficiently. Did I fill this in with brick? I don't know. I might have to go look. This is going to be glass, though. I want to go look at what kind of glass I want to use. But what's going to go back here is we got to do a little bit of crafting right now. We got to make some things. Do we have any wood planks? We do. We have oak logs, which will suffice for what I want. Actually, do I have slabs in here? I think I have slabs. do have slabs. I didn't want to waste things. We're going to do this. Boop. We're going to do this. We're going to make some barrels. Because that is exactly what we're going to be using right now. And then I also need to look up how in the biscuit do I make smokers. So, excuse me while I alt-tab real quick. Because I have not made one yet. I haven't really touched any of the new blocks, at least the crafting blocks, or like the smelting ones. A smoker is used by simply just putting a furnace inside, or surrounded by wooden logs. Pretty self-explanatory, so let's make a hefty amount of furnaces. We're actually going to need a lot of furnaces because we're filling up 9 total positions. 16, so we're going to need even more ferni. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I got ferni right here. I just got to put my coal away. Boop. And we have 16. That's going to be 18. And we need to turn half of these into smokers. 9. Boom. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. So now we have 9 furnaces going up. 1, 2, 3. Do I want the furnaces on this side? I want the furnaces on the other side. Don't ask me why. That's just how I built it, and in my head, that's what I envisioned. I don't have any precise reasoning for my actions. Throw our ferni up. We're gonna throw our smokers up, and then we're gonna throw our barrels down. We also made some extra barrels, which is nice. But these barrels are going to store mostly ingredients. And we'll have other things put over here. So we got our nice back wall. And we also have all this stuff we need to transfer in here, actually. But first and foremost, let's get some glass going. Do I have any? I do have sand over here. I know I do. Yeah, we do. Cool. We're going to cancel that process. We're going to get some glass going. That should be more than enough glass. We'll finish that stone up. I'm going to go check out my other world real quick. See all what I had planned. I'm going to get this glass rolling. And then we'll be back to finish up some detailing in just a minute. Alrighty. It's not been very long at all. I realized I messed up on the roof a little bit, so I had to redo the roof. But I also finished up the exterior and the interior for the most part. A few other little detailing bits, and of course the transferring of goods. But let's take a little look, shall we? I actually need to put some lanterns in here. So let's do that first and foremost. We got some iron in here. We got torches in our inventory. We also need to break all this. And all this stuff's going to get broken as well. We actually need a separate chest for just coal and stuff, I've realized. Oh, we can put that one in the barrels. Perfect. But anyway, here's the inside. I wanted to do something it's almost feel like an homage to old school Minecraft. Just with the color choices I use and the chests everywhere and the furnaces built into the walls. It's kind of combining old and new of the old style where everyone would just fill walls with chests. And the new blocks and the new textures and feeling of it. Although brick is just so iconic for me, it will never get old. But let's throw some lanterns together right quick. To help spruce up things on the outside. Boop. Boop. Throw up some nice lanterns. Come on inside. And here we are in the inside of the Fairly Local Farms farmhouse. And we come upstairs here. We'll take a little gander at the bedroom. There'll be those chests that are filled with building blocks will eventually be up here. I just have to transfer them over here at some point. And that will all be lining these sides. I'll have another crafting table up here. Let's actually go ahead and throw that up here right now. And then I'll have a chest. There's some chests there and all that fun stuff. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Oh, come on. I was thinking about putting the crafting table there and then putting a lantern on it, but nah, we'll stick with this. So yeah, nothing too crazy up here. Although what I want to do now is do a little bit of sprucing up. It looks very pretty in here, but we went, you know, I am always a huge proponent of in my builds, I always like to add a little bit of extra flavor, a little bit extra character. I might have to put some things on my roof to keep them from spawning. But you can see we also have some smokestacks, which are pretty cool using the new campfires. Those are behind both my furnaces and my smokers, and I thought that would be a very fitting addition to show like there's always something cooking. There's always a chef in the kitchen, basically. Any of these blocks can go away. What was I about to grab? Ah. 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab some of these boys. What other detailing bits do we have? I want to go grab some flour. I want to go grab some... Why is my brain skipping it? Wool. That's what I want. I want to grab some wool for some paintings. Because I love paintings in Minecraft. Minecraft paintings are always so satisfying to me. I will also throw one on the entrance here. Give it that little extra bit of flavor. I got rid of the wood I had in my inventory. That's fun. So we'll grab this one. Where should we put it? No. Why on earth does that go like that? There's blocks there. What in tarnation? Alright, well. No, we don't want that either, actually. Hold up. Oh, that's a nice one. Quite fond, quite fond. Little bit of extra color to it all. We have a flower pot. Throw down. Put a flower in it. We'll spruce up some stuff on this side. I'm going to bake some cakes to go right here because we have our little island. Or it's actually more of a peninsula. It's not a true island. It's a little cooking peninsula. And then in here we're going to have all sorts of cooking ingredients. Over here as well. We have more chests for storage of more items. That's what we need to do. We need to get a whole bunch of item frames going. So let's do that right now. We're going to grab a sign as well. We're going to throw a sign up. I was going to grab my wood. That's what I was going to grab. Wow, we're pretty much out of it. That's it. That's okay. That's what we want. We're also going to... These chests will be transferred, so I'm not too worried about that. The second, what was I about to grab? I want to make another painting real quick. So let's get enough for another painting. Boop. This one, should it go downstairs here? I kind of want to put it up here in my room. Doesn't quite work right there. Should I put the torch? Let's put the torch over there. I want to do a vertical one. But then you like walk through the painting and that's kind of weird. There's not really anywhere to put it up here. I guess besides putting it... Oh, I like that. That's cute. Okay. A little bit of extra flavor. I like me some flavor. Flavatown. I'll put that chest there, because there's going to be stuff going in there eventually. Oh, carpet. That's what I should add up there. That would be beautiful addition. Let's get some carpet going, shall we? Oh, what flavor of carpet? We got a couple different options. Let's go with a nice red, shan't we? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, actually, I need to do all 6 if I wanna dye it all these colors, and then I gotta do this. There we go. We'll throw the flower away. We don't need the flower at the moment. Although, let's actually 1, 2, 3. We have some coal in us. Okay. Let's smelt up so we can make another flower vase to put that somewhere. Put it over here, in here, and boop. And we want the carpet in here. Oh, how cute. Oh, this looks so homey. I love this so much. So nice. Nice little place to have things going. We should probably put a fern eye up as well in here. Can I crouch underneath that? Oh, that's why I can't. There we go. Let's put a furnace up here too, if we're smelting things that we don't have to throw down in the big fern eye. Throw that there. Boom. Probably finish up some carpet in here at some point, or maybe just leave the strip. I'm not entirely sure. But it looks so cute regardless. we're going to actually put this ladder right there. Makes going down a little bit easier. I was having some struggle kind of trying to actually get on the ladder there. We got a painting. We got our bricks. Can make another... Oop. Not there. Another flower pot. Add a little bit of extra decor. Oh, this looks so homey to me. This feels like old school Minecraft. Just because the usage of the chests on the walls, the furnace built into the walls, the oak. Very nostalgic. But what we also want to do is we don't want to leave it quite at that. We want to flare up the outside a little bit too. We want to spunk it up. Now, all of the farm is going to actually get a nice sprucing up, and we'll save that for another episode when we're really going to give it a good run through and a good loving. But for the time being, we are... Oh, I don't have any hedges over here. I see. Well, we might save that sprucing up bit for another episode. I don't want to keep this one too long. But we might keep that sprucing up for another time. But what we are going to do is we're just going to go ahead and fill in this area with coarse dirt as a flower bed. That way it's nice and prepped for future use. We're going to do the same on these two corners here. We're going to do the same here. There's going to be hedges here. Or flowers or something of the sort. Give it a little extra flav. Oh, I was using an axe. I'm like, why wasn't that digging? Coarse dirt. And there we have it. That was a pretty straightforward build. I didn't want to do anything too crazy. Fairly. Let's throw... Cheeky. Fairly local farmhouse. How fitting. Alright, so I mean that wasn't a crazy build. That was a cute little short build. I didn't want to make it anything too crazy. I'm gonna spruce up the whole farm, make it look like a proper farm. It's gonna look nice and lively. I'm gonna do that probably off camera and just show it because it'll take some time. I want some time to be able to get it right without having to rush it and make it look fancy on camera. But Fairly Local Farms is coming along nicely. This was definitely the next thing in my list of things I needed to get built. And it's almost about to get checked off. Once we get it checked off, we can build the supermarket. We can work on my other store. We can go on to other cool builds. Things are happening. It's moving along. I'm very excited. But that's actually going to do it for this episode. I feel like this is a shorter episode. It might not be. But we're going to find out, I suppose. Either way, thank you all so very much for watching. I truly hope you've enjoyed. Next time, we'll be doing something. Probably will be back over here taking a look at the finished product of Fairly Local Farms. Once again, thank you all so much. Have a lovely night, morning, evening, day, whatever you're doing. Enjoy doing it. And I'll catch you all next time. Hopefully on a sunny day.
I got my crack logging every day.